Black Hearts in Battersea by Joan Aiken, Chapter 14. After 3 days on the island of Inchmore, Justin was a changed boy. He declared he had never had such prime fun before, that he would like to stay on an island for the rest of his life, out of reach of old Buckle, with his prosings and preachings about the duties of dukes, he added. I'd sooner have my ma any day. She's a wunner, ain't she, Simon? And as for being a lord, now I've thought it over, I reckon it's a mug's lay. I never liked it above half, and that's the truth. You're welcome to the life, Simon, Buckle and all. I'm only sorry Buckle's my pa. I'd as lief there were no connection. Simon thanked Justin absently for his good wishes. The island air did not appear to have done Simon so much good as it had Justin. He was thin and pale, and Mrs. Buckle clucked over him concernedly. He had, in fact, spent most of the 3 days in a vain search of the island for Dido, assisted by Dr. Field. "Oh, she'll be as right as a trivet somewhere, I dare say," Justin asserted, and Mrs. Buckle said comfortably, "Now, don't you worry, my dearie. Depend on it, any child with that tight-fisted, stony-hearted Ella Twite will be all right. She'll fall on her feet, you may lay." But on the afternoon of the 4th day, when Simon was once again scouring the rocky cliff-fanged beach, he found washed ashore the very broken spar with ropes tied to it which he and Dido had used to help them swim to the rock. Now hope was dead indeed. Simon was staring at the spar for a long time, as if he expected it to speak and tell him what had happened. Justin, who had come running up to exclaim over it, checked himself, and Dr. Field quietly drew him away. Simon turned and walked off along the shore at top speed, as if he hardly knew where he was going. "Oh, dearie dear," said Mrs. Buckle distressfully. "Young folks always takes things so hard, poor lad. I dare say the little lass was nothing much with those parents. Still, I'm sorry I said what I did about Ella Twite. Shouldn't you go after him, Dr. Field?" "Best leave him to get over it by himself," Dr. Field said, looking after Simon with concern on his kind face. Simon was gone a long time. He made the complete circuit of the island and did not return to Mrs. Buckle's until the rising tide and gathering dark warned him that he must delay no longer. It was bitter cold, a few flakes of snow stung against his face, and the foam wreaths on the sand were beginning to be crisp with frost. As he approached Mrs. Buckle's hut, crunching over the shingle, Justin ran out and caught hold of his arm. "Hurry, Simon! There's another ship in. Mrs. Buckle says it's the Dark Dimity, putting in beyond the headland. They've lowered a boat." "Ah, there you are, Simon, my boy." Dr. Field was as excited as Justin. "I was about to come in search of you. It's best we all stay together. I dare say the scoundrels want to ask for news of Dark Dew. Maybe we can somehow turn this to our advantage. Do you boys hide behind a rock, for they don't know you're here, Mrs. Buckle. Come with me." He strode down to the landing place, a natural rock jetty shelving in